Hello, guys. Here I sit in ICU. It's been about 5 days now. I think I'm going to be released today. Um, I had a keto acidosis episode. My glucose level went above 1,563 was the counts when they sent it to the labs when I got here. So this is a result of my sensor not working with the app. The alarms weren't going off. It wasn't giving me ratings. And when I went to my manual, it just said hi. So I was uncertain because it was malfunctioning like a day before that because I was having some issues with uh, the Lifestyle Libre sensor. And 4 nights ago, I was getting ready for bed. Well, it was after dinner. It was about 8 o'clock, and I was setting up for dialysis, and I couldn't get a reading. So I was troubleshooting the device and uninstalled the app and reset my phone and did everything I had to do that I knew how to. And I even took the sensor off and started not one, but two and three new sensors, thinking that it might be faulty. I thought maybe it was the Wi Fi. I thought it was none of that. The application and the sensor were not communicating, and it was a fault of the Libre 2 system, to be honest. It's usually very good. This is the first time something that major has happened to me. Once in a while, it will give me a sensor alert that it's not working. Try again in 10 minutes, and usually that will work. It'll resolve itself. This took almost 7 hours, and within that time, I'm trying to troubleshoot it, and my glucose was rising. I didn't realize how high it was rising. I'd never experienced that before in my life. I've never, after diabetic type 1 for 37 years, I've never had that kind of an issue. Again, my glucose spikes and it plummets sometimes, but I'm on top of it, and at least I can get a reading. So it got to the point where it wasn't working, and then I started throwing up, and I threw up 9 times to the point where I was just acid after that, and I was getting dehydrated, and I can tell that I was going into ketoacidosis. And sorry, the bells and whistles are going off. Um, I called 911 and they came by. They took a reading on their stuff, and I apologize for the noise on their monitors, and it read high. So I decided to come into the hospital, and I found out that it was 1,563. I don't know how I was standing. My doctors don't know how I'm still here speaking to them. Um, it sent me into AFib, uh, which I had surgery for AFib, a flutter, over a year ago, and got back into sinus rhythm. So I had to go through a series of very strong medications to get back into sinus rhythm. And not only that, the amount of insulin that was given to me to lower that count was extreme. We're talking 30 to 50 units of regular fast acting insulin, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, for about 2 days. So finally it got to about 400, and we got a reading, on a regular machine. Now it's controlled again, for the most part. Um, but it was an awful experience, and it was 5 days I'm in here. I'm still in ICU. I've been doing dialysis here, and it seems like they're going to be discharging me today. Everything looks good. My numbers are back. I suffered a little bit of a beat up, and I'm still experiencing it. I'm tired, but I feel I will be okay. I'm hoping that this episode is not going to affect any results of me receiving a transplant or delaying it. So I have to do a little research. And I just thought I'd fill you guys in. I am doing better. My doctor, he doesn't understand how I'm alive. I tend to do that. I think I have 9 lives. I'm on my 7th one, though. I'm in good spirits. I just have a little recouping to do, and I'll be okay. So I thought I'd share this experience with you. Don't always depend on your sensors. Do manuals. In this case, both failed me, so I have to figure out a plan C. But we're back on board, and the mechanism is working. The sensor's working again. I called Lifestyle Libre and spoke to them for about an hour and a half or two. We went through everything. We went through all the logs. Everything's in there. They saw everything that I said was valid. And they sent me some products that I had gone through because, that's all, what do you call it? Sent accordingly, I guess, for lack of a better word or phrase. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. To be continued. I'm still kicking. I'm still around. I'm not going anywhere. And peace and love. We'll talk later. Bye.